What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin. As always, links will be in the description, and if you do enjoy this content, we upload 4 or 5 videos a week, so consider subscribing. I'm Bitcoin Jake09, and with that, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Number 10, we got India to legalize Bitcoin. Yeah, I saw some news about this earlier on Twitter and stuff, so that's interesting. Clickbait headline and a lie. The article itself contains misinformation. Indian government didn't ban crypto. They only stopped banks from providing services to crypto exchanges, and even then, not all banks. So yeah, I kind of knew about all that. Like, a lot of the bans are FUD most of the time, so never sell because of that kind of stuff. But number 9, we got I made a meme on 9gag a few years ago at 11K price, and these were the top comments. Bitcoin is a bubble. Excuse me, sir, the seed is exclusive for disabled people. Oh gosh. It's not a scam, just a bubble. Those two are similar. And then the mother of all bubbles. Wow. So that was at 11,000 people were saying that. Crazy. Number 8. I just bought Bitcoin and I want to invest to earn interest. I've been holding my Bitcoin for so long, and recently I've decided to stake it. So far, I've avoided staking because of what I've heard about fees eating up such a large portion of it. I plan to wait until my wallet or other staking or lending options become more widely available. Is there anything worth staking or maybe even lending your BTC into? I might stake some and then lend on some others as well. Is there anything about which you should be concerned? Kind of skeptical at the moment, especially with the Bitcoin that I have. Can you guys help me decide? Yeah, right. So you have a couple, yeah, social engineering. I don't know. Been holding Bitcoin for so long, and I just bought Bitcoin. Very contradictory. I do agree with that. So, number 7, paying with Bitcoin at McDonald's. Got a little video here, it looks like. Must be in El Salvador. Yeah, it looks like lightning too. Yep.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Sí, muy bien. Yeah, it's lightning. Yep. Number 6. Bitcoin is my savings account. I have issues with impulsive spending, so I have decided to put any money I plan on saving into Bitcoin. The fact that it's pretty hard for me to liquidate to my native currency makes it so that I don't convert unless I really have to. So far, it's going pretty well. Even when I have to liquidate, I barely lose any money. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I recommend to people, is using Bitcoin as a savings. It's one of the best performing assets since it's been created, and it's only going up. So, number 5, we got Malcom from Dope 2015 was right. Okay, so we got another video here.
I just read that money as we know it is dead. Soon the world is only gonna buy and sell products using Bitcoins. It's like a complicated math equation.
So one day we're gonna buy things with numbers from a math equation.
Dope, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that. Number 4. U.S. Senator introduces legislation to repeal infrastructure bill, devastating attack on Bitcoin. Thank you, Ted Cruz. Wow. Alright, so we got Twitter.com Bitcoin Magazine article. Just in, U.S. Senator introduces legislative to repeal. Oh, it's Ted Cruz. Infrastructure bill, devastating attack on Bitcoin. Thank you, Ted Cruz. Man. Yeah, definitely. Number 3, Bitcoin admin advocating shorting Bitcoin in January. Reddit, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Number 2, Bitcoin these days, 69,420. This video also okay. What do we got? Naive Club. We've seen videos by them before. Bitcoin 60K, 98K is just watching. 69,420. Uh-oh. 69,420 is just chilling. That was great. That was great. That's funny. All right, number 1. Jordan Peterson's mind blown by Bitcoin mining in real time. Bitcoin monetizes stranded cheap energy, no matter the geography. Implications infinite. November 15, 2021. Orange pilled by Saifedean. All right.
Why wouldn't they just buy?
Oh, what happened?
Why wouldn't they just buy Bitcoin? It seems to be a lot simpler than mining it. Then if it costs $350,000 to make $350,000, why bother with the mining? But, you said it rewards more efficient people.
Exactly. The short answer is if you have a way of securing electricity at less than 5 cents per kilowatt hour, then you should get into Bitcoin mining business. Which is lower than most rates everywhere in the world. So if you have a source of energy that is isolated from the grid, or if you have a cheap way of securing energy, then Bitcoin is a great way. Mining Bitcoin is great, but for the most.
So does that mean that Bitcoin is a very good way of moving resources from places that can produce electricity very cheaply to other places where electricity is more expensive? Does that actually make the cheap electricity, it makes the cheap electricity much more valuable?
Absolutely. This is
weird. That's a weird thing.
It's very weird, and I think it's going to have a very profound impact on the global energy market, because for the first time in history, we have a way to sell energy that is location independent. So a lot of places in the world have a lot of energy, but it's very expensive to get that to the population centers. So the north of Canada has
So you don't need wires.
Exactly.
Jesus, that's weird. That's a really strange thing.
Yeah, to get electricity from the north of Ontario to Toronto needs a lot of wires, or you need to, if it was gas, you need to put it on tankers or on trains or in pipelines. All of that stuff is pretty expensive. But with Bitcoin, you just need an internet connection. You take the Bitcoin miners to where that energy is, and then you can monetize that energy and turn it into Bitcoin. It's magic.
So what's the net effect of that on the price of electricity worldwide? Is that deflationary with regards to electricity cost?
I think so. I think this is a point that I make in the fiat stand, which is that we've had fiat subsidize all these dysfunctional forms of energy over the last 50 years that have led to the grid becoming unreliable. And we have Bitcoin, like the vigilante savior that it is, coming in and providing a global subsidy for anybody who can make electricity at a cheap rate to monetize that. And I think,
well, not only at a global subsidy, but so interesting, because not only you could go to where the energy is cheap with virtual certainty that you're going to make more and more money as the value of the Bitcoin increases by investing there, assuming that the value of Bitcoin is going to continually increase, which is a logical presupposition if it's as stable as is claimed, and it's finite in the way that you're describing, and increasingly widely accepted by vast numbers of people. So it's also an investment that's likely to increase in value over time rather than decrease. So it takes some of the uncertainty out of investing in cheap electricity generating processes that are geographically isolated. I just can't believe that's true. It's amazing that I think I must be misunderstanding, because it seems like you can move the value of the electricity magically without any of the problems of transportation.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's really something. Like that idea that you can monetize energy
Yeah.
production in areas that wouldn't be able to ship the electricity to market. That's absolutely mind-boggling. It'll take me like 5 years to think that through. And it seems to completely contradict the idea that Bitcoin is a waste of the world's resources.
No,
right?
because
it's a complete
you want
opposite
better
if
resources.
this monetization idea is actually true.
Man, crazy. That's it for the Our Bitcoin Top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything is down below. Peace, love, and hodl.